creeks are always calling his name. The creeks are running clear and cold, a sign of good hunting.
We actually got clear skies. Weather's been absolutely horrendous. It's been raining, snowing, sleeting. Looks like we might actually have some good weather. That's good for bear hunting.
After holding up through the storms, the bears will be moving to feed, which does increase the percentages of coming face to face with one of them.
Tell you what, this kind of bear hunting isn't for the faint at heart. Those bears, they really like these avalanche chutes like this because there's no tree cover, so that's where the first green grass comes up. I might sit down here, find a good spot, vantage point where I can see all that and sit and watch for a while, see if I can't catch a bear moving across one of these slides.
Without a good set of eyes and a better set of binoculars, there ain't no bear hunting.
You know, a lot of people might mistake the fact that they don't see that many bears to the bears aren't here. Well, that's not the case. You go walk through that brush and you'll see bear sign everywhere. But you won't see a bear because you'll blow them all clean, maybe into the next county or over into Idaho. Getting to be bear 30, but a lot of this country, it doesn't look that thick when you look over there, but with the foliage on it, it's so thick you can't see underneath it. So them bears could be feeding in that brush, you're never gonna see them. I just gotta hope one steps out into the open and then the chase is on.
The thrill of hunting bear ain't in the critters alone, because they inhabit some of the most snarled up territory a man ever laid eyes on, where disaster could be just one step away. Sneaking is real hunting, and sneaking on a bear is the realest hunting there is.
Got a bear down here in the woods about 60 yards, but it's so thick, all I can see is just bits and pieces. Beautiful cinnamon bear. This is gonna be real tough unless that bear comes out into the open, because I can't risk getting any closer.
They say a foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. So Laramy's quick to take the risk he said he wouldn't and see how much closer he can get to that bear.
He's looking right at us. He's in the brush. He just walked to the left.
Laramy's done well to get this near. But there's only so low you can fly under a black bear's radar.
Dang it. You know, it's frustrating. As much as I love the mountains, you put in so much work that sometimes coming up empty-handed is frustrating. But then you gotta take a step back. You truly do win some and you lose some. Although some bear back straps and I could really use that bear fat would have been real nice.
For Laramy Miller, there's lots of ways of hunting black bear, but the hard way is the best way. If there's anything better than a Dutch oven filled with hot biscuits, nobody's claiming it.
You know, these bears, they've been hunted enough that over the years they learn where to hide, where they can feed in the middle of the day for the most part. You know, pressure teaches them a lot. Places that get hunted harder, bears don't come out as much. You go into places that are more remote, you'll see bears at all times of the day.
This must be the time of day for this bear to come over the mountain to see what he can see. Looks like Laramy may have an idea about how to improve his black bear odds.
This would be a great place to set up a little ground blind, man-made ground blind. This is a pretty ideal situation. There's a bunch of game trails moving through here with bear sign all over. So I got this blind that I built. I'm gonna sit here for the afternoon and find something to bait with. It's a perfect situation. It's been real rainy, real nasty. They haven't been moving too well, so you gotta be resourceful.
Laramy's resource is that where he's hunting today permits the use of bait to attract the black bear. Even more than attracting bear, what Laramy is setting up is a way for him to identify what's in the woods and how big it may be.
As you can see, what I did is a Mountain Man trail camera. Got my bait here, something's been hitting it. I don't know if it's the crows or what, but I put this mud in front. So if it's a wolf or a bear, when it comes in, it's gonna step in that mud and I'm gonna know exactly what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna know what size of animal, the whole work. So hopefully it gets hit again. Well, as you can see, most of the bait's pretty much gone. All that's left is my Mountain Man trail camera, and all I see is peck prints, so the ravens have cleaned me out. I don't believe it's a wolf or a bear. Maybe better luck tomorrow.
Good thing about hunting bear in the fall is the chance to prove whether variety is the spice of life, even when it comes to wild game.
Sometimes you gotta forage, sometimes you go hungry, sometimes you gotta eat small game. Well, it may not be turkey and stuffing, but it's better than berries. You gotta be an opportunist. Take whatever Mother Nature gives you.
It's hard to think of a more mountain manish game than bear. For Laramy Miller, it's all about the tricks of the trade. And they tell him he's feeding the ravens. Time for the birds to feed him.
But these bears should be coming out. They'll be staying close to their dens, but they should be out and about, moving, finding the green pockets of grass. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these little green pockets of grass that are close to cover where these bears will be out feeding.
One good thing for Laramy is that he has the best bar none rifle for the job. Many considered the Hawken the Stradivarius of firearms. Master craftsmen, the Hawken brothers used the finest walnut and maple for stocks, turning out only a score of elegant rifles a year. Indian bows were more rapid fire, but the Mountain Man's Hawken could reach out to 200 yards, giving him a superior range of protection. The Hawken was also the great equalizer when the Mountain Man met old Ephraim the bear. With Kentucky rifles, it took a squad of hunters to stop a Bruin, but one man with one Hawken could stand his ground on a bear trail.
I'm in beautiful Mother Nature in the Rocky Mountains. Life is good.
For Laramy, this bear hunt is about to turn into a jungle adventure. For Laramy, it may be just one step away from walking up on a riled bear.
That's what's so awesome about spot and stock bear hunting. Yeah, you got people who can sit over bait all you want, but when you're out there walking around, then boom, there's a bear. That's what makes it all worth it.
A bear may be only yards away, so Laramy wants to make sure he has fresh powder and ball stuffed into his charcoal burner.
Bear ran off, but it wasn't spooked or anything. I don't know. I don't think it smelled us because it would have really took off out of there. But it might just be sitting in the woods right there. So we'll give it a few minutes and then I'll try to sneak in, come in at a different angle and see if it's not laying down right in the edge of the woods.
As the saying goes, a feather fell in the woods, and the turkey saw it, the deer heard it, and the bear smelled it. So if the wind is even just a little bit wrong, that bear, he's lighting out for the territories. Now is the time.
I don't know if I hit him or not. It got chilly.
Of all the creatures that wander the Rockies, you have to believe that the two closest are the black bear and the mountain man. And without bear meat and hide, well, it's likely the mountain man would have wandered less. The troublesome thing about black powder isn't whether it kills, it's the suspense of waiting to find out. They don't call them smoke bowls for nothing. Sometimes the most exciting part of a bear hunt comes after the shot.
See, standing right here, right there. Well, with the way that hung fire, I don't know if I hit him or not. I got chilly. I'm gonna try to find wood. See, the bad thing about it is bears, they take a little bit for the blood to show because their hair is so thick. And this bear took off and went into this thick stuff right away, so the best thing to do, I think, is back out and give it some time. Well, I'm pretty sure I drilled him, but as you can tell from the footage, you can't really see a whole lot, just a big cloud of smoke. I couldn't tell which way the bear went. So I think my best bet is to back out of here for right now. Give this area a little bit, give that bear time to lay down and rest and time to expire, and come back and check in a little bit, I guess. That's all I can do.
Looks like Laramy's gotta wait for the clouds to clear to find this bear.
Well, I shot that bear last night. Couldn't tell exactly where I hit it or which way it took off because the air filled with smoke and couldn't see anything. Back here this morning, pretty sure it took off this way. So that's the first place I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go in there and see if I can find any blood or see if I can find some tracks. There he is. I wish I'd have walked just a couple more feet last night. Didn't go 30. Be like Mama's home cooking.
It's bear meat for sustenance, bear hide for warmth, and bear fat for a little bit of everything else a mountain man needs to make his way from peak to peak.